Hello guys, it's been a long time since I've recorded something like this, just a talking head video for YouTube. I thought I'd do one. As you can see, I've got myself a nice pair of new microphones. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about the topic that I think is very underrated in the entrepreneurship space, especially for young entrepreneurs like myself. And if you're anything like me, you're 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, and you're trying to make money online and you're just recently started, you didn't really have like a great amount of success yet, but we're slowly getting there, then I believe this video will be very valuable for you. The topic of this video is how to get rich people to invest in you, to be invested in you, maybe invest in your company, invest in your service. In my case, because I provide a video editing service. If you're new to the channel, my name is Eric. I'm 18-year-old. And last year when I was 17, I started trying out different new side hustles to try to make money online. Since then, I have managed to work in the teams of 4 different multimillionaires and generated them over 100 million views in short form. I helped Jack. He has a reselling store in UK. I helped him go from 3,000 followers to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I helped Alex Mikkel, and he's like a very big guy in affiliate marketing space. I've helped him go from 20,000 followers all the way to 35,000 followers on Instagram. I helped Joe, who is a property investor in UK, make his first ever video on Instagram and kinda go through his first branding guidelines. And I also run a fan page for one of the biggest guy in the e-com niche who has a 9-figure business. I started working on his sub accounts like 4 or 5 months ago, and since then we've had more than 120,000 followers combined. And I just wanted to share a little bit of tactics or like the reasons why me being a 17-year-old kid was able to work with people like that, and how maybe you can do the same for you. So my number one rule, if you want to work with very successful people as a young entrepreneur, is to over-deliver. You have to get this right, because working with a person who is like 16, 17 for a serious businessman is a risk. You have to really prove yourself with your work attitude. Why would he hire you over someone who maybe is more experienced and who has been in the space for longer, who knows how to act better than you do in certain scenarios? He will only hire you if there's a benefit that outlies all the experience that other person who is older than you have. So for that to happen, you have to really over-deliver and provide as much value as you can. Now, for example, when I was working with Alex on his videos, I was only hired to edit videos. I didn't have to make any additional task or do anything additional whatsoever, but I always wanted to strive for more. I set my goal as not to edit videos, but as to help with his content as much as possible. Collected around like 30 to 40 questions that I wanted him to be asked on his Q&A, and I just sent it out to him. And he didn't even ask for it. I was not assigned to do this task, but I just sent it out to him. He went through some questions and they liked a couple of questions. And actually one of the questions that I put ended up going pretty viral and gaining over like 3 or 4 million views. So that's the first thing. You have to really over-deliver on your service. You have to really prove yourself with your work, and you have to show your hunger. My advice number 2 is closely related to that. You need to be the best at what you do. You might be doing something else, but I am a video editor. And most of the time, all of the clients have worked with multiple video editors before you, and they're probably working with other 2 or 3 or even more editors at the same time if they have a lot of content. And you have to be the best. You have to always maintain the highest quality of the content possible, even if you're not really being asked that, but just having that standards for your own work. For me, it doesn't matter if I'm doing a $10 edit, $20 edit, or a $500 edit. I will make sure that it is up to the standards. Of course, I will not put any crazy animations and spend 20 hours on a $10 edit, but I will make sure there are no grammatical missed errors. I will make sure the picture looks good, it looks clean, and I will make sure it is the best quality video possible. You have to do that as well. For example, when I was working with one of my clients again, I first initially was hired as a sub-page account editor. So there was around 5 or 10 sub-pages that they were running at the same time, and every single sub-page had their own editor. But after a month or two of work, the dude saw like that my work was far, far better than all the other editors. And then I got hired to do edits on the main channel, not on the sub account, on the main channel. And then I also got hired to do long form videos on his YouTube. So I got more work for the next 6-7 months. Probably made me more than like $5,000, $6,000 in the next 7 months by getting these new projects from him that I wouldn't have got if I wasn't the best out of those initial 10 editors that they had. So really be the best at what you do, and if you're not the best, just have the mindset of always improving. You have to be sure that everything that you're doing it to his best. You don't want to look at something that you did, your service or like your business, and think like, well, with that amount of time and with that price, I could have done a better job. You never want to do it. Provide a very, very good service and really be the best at what you do. When they see a 17-year-old, 18-year-old kid, they don't expect something really, really great. But when you actually do the work and you prove them and you show them, that's a very good sign. My tip number 3 for working with rich people at a young age is to be very, very humble. When you are 16, 17, 18 and you work with these multi-millionaires, they know what's up. They know that you're just a hungry kid that doesn't really understand anything, because at some point they were that kid as well. And so with them, you cannot act like you are this almighty guru who knows everything, because they were in the same position as you. They will just see through it. Obviously, if they hired you, you know that they're sure in your service, in your ability to do the work that you're doing. But otherwise, in all other areas of life, they know that you are not much, because you're not. You're just a kid. So just be humble and don't try to act as someone as you're not. I see a lot of people like my age, maybe some of the people I know and sometimes talk to, who are also my age, who are also like editing videos, and they sometimes try to act like they know a lot more than they actually do. So yeah, just be honest, just be a normal person. Don't try to act like someone very, very established, because you're not there yet. So yeah, that's my third tip. And number 4 is to be hungry. You know, most of the time, all of the entrepreneurs, they're mostly givers. They're people who give. They love to give opportunities if they see something in you. If they see the hunger, if they see the fire inside of you, and that you're doing your best and you're actually trying and you're actually improving every single day, you're not being lazy, and they see that from you, they will really want to give you an opportunity. Because imagine yourself in that scenario, like 10 years down the line, you are the millionaire now. You are the cool guy, and now you're listening to a kid who wants to be hired from you, who wants to sell you their service. And if you see some potential in that kid, you will want to give them opportunity, right? So they feel the same thing. You should be very, very hungry, and you should never be like kind of like shy. I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert in real life. But when I'm working, I am the hungriest person. I will grab any project that they will throw at me. I will be the first one to volunteer. I will never be shy when it's time to show myself to the people. Because if you never show yourself, if you're never hungry, you won't get noticed. The best analogy I can come up with, let's say you're playing in a football team and there's scouts. It's not the time to be shy. It's not the time to be like scared. So you have to like do your best. You don't have to think about anything else, but rather playing the best football in your best ability. Don't be shy. Don't be nervous. Just try. And then after the match is over, the game is over, then you can think, oh, maybe then you can like say sorry to some of the people that maybe you pushed a little bit. But when there's an opportunity, you don't have to be sorry or shy. You have to just be hungry and just try to get it. Because if you don't want to go for it, you will never be noticed by other people. To actually be successful, you have to be noticed by other people. You have to succeed in social media, or you have to like get an investor for your company, anything. You have to like kind of put yourself out there and just grab the shit and just take it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was a quick video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you like the new sound. I hope it's good. I know I don't have a lot of followers. This video will probably not get a lot of views, but like who cares? Maybe in like 5 years time, people will come back to this video and just see like where I started. So yeah, if you are here now, just stick with the journey. If you want to connect with me, DM me on Instagram. The link is in the description. See you guys soon. Bye.